And these Stalkers are just getting stalled here, although that can be a good thing, because if your opposing force is stalling your push Nexus Wars, then that allows them to build up. Then you just have this unstoppable ball of death that comes down upon you, and unless you nuke it right at the choke point here, then you're pretty much going to be screwed. It really doesn't matter what unit it is. If you have this many or more, if you try to nuke it in open ground, you're not going to get all of them. And looks like the Thors were repelled over here from that nuke. So I would say that the other team here probably has 2 nukes left, maybe 3. I don't know if you get, I don't know if they changed it in Nexus Wars. I know you used to get, if somebody left, then you would be able to use their nuke, but I don't know if they changed that, if you could still do that or not. So typically if I have a push where on my team's side, if our push is being stalled, then this is a good time to mass up as much as you can to be able to reach your limit, the supply limit. And I guess my strategy is to mass up when the push is stalled, and then just try to max out. And then after that point, once I'm maxed up as much as I can, then I'll start really spamming the upgrades. I mean, I'll get upgrades before, but this is a good time to just build at this point, because it's stalled, and this will let you keep building. You don't have to worry about being attacked. And then once you feel like you've built enough, then you can start doing more upgrades. Because if these Stalkers, yeah, if they had, well, they're at 3, so I think they can get upgraded past 3 though in Nexus Wars, so yeah, still stalled here. This is actually pretty interesting, because I've seen where units get stalled like this, but not for this long. Thors beat Thors, carriers, which I don't know about the carrier decision, because Thors anti-air is pretty strong. See, they're at 333. These guys have higher upgrade, so probably will be able to push us back to the side. And the Stalkers are still look at all this here. Yeah, I mean it's common to see units get stalled up in Nexus Wars, but I don't know, they've been like this for 10 minutes or more. So that's pretty interesting. Actually, I don't know about this game, because well, our team over here has 1 nuke left. We're not doing too well on the upgrades for the Thors, and the Stalker ball of doom is just chilling in the middle. So yeah, and Fur right here is doing great on his upgrades, and we are not, especially Turner. 0-0-0. And I haven't played Nexus Wars in a couple weeks, so I don't know what this blue crystal is. That's something new. I think you just build one now instead of 50 crystals in the back, and maybe you just build one and upgrade it for more income. Stalkers are still in the middle. Well, it's interesting. I wonder if this issue of them getting jammed up like this has anything to do with the blank upgrade, because earlier I thought I did see some of the stalkers in the back, or maybe in the middle, blinking to move back. I'm not sure. Like I said before, I don't know why you would get that upgrade since you can't actually control when your stalkers blink. Let's take a look at their upgrades though. Yeah, 7 weapons, so they definitely should be able to control them against this. Meanwhile, the Thor push from Murray is being very effective. We are massing up. Our Thor is pretty good, but Turner needs to do some sort of upgrade. I mean, that's pretty weak. DangitoWolf needs to upgrade more. But at this point, I don't think it matters. I mean, if they had the upgrades a lot earlier, probably wouldn't have this huge of a push. And look at this insane Stalker Doom Ball. It's just not going anywhere. It's kind of funny that it's being held off by a couple of Marauders and some Roaches. DT. I mean, these guys should be able to move forward, so that's pretty crazy. Don't know why they're not able to push forward. Maybe because there's the front line of Stalkers here, since there's a constant stream of cheap units coming forward, they basically just stopped shooting. Because whenever a Stalker shoots, it stays still for a second. So since there's a constant stream of units, the front row is probably just having to be stopped all the time to shoot, and all these guys behind can't move forward. So in that case, maybe a good strategy against a massive death ball of Stalkers is just to send a shit ton of Zerglings, you know. So that they keep shooting, they keep having to shoot. The ones in the front are blocking everybody in the back, and you know, they're perpetually stalled in the middle. I wonder how many this is. now. Too much to count. I should have one more nuke, I believe. But if this Doom Ball of Stalkers doesn't move anywhere, then I don't think it'll matter. Probably not gonna win. But yeah, it's pretty ridiculous because, I mean, just look at all these Stalkers. And they're not able to do anything. The top doesn't even have to build any more units. Yeah, they could just pretty much concentrate on the bottom here. Everything on the top is not going anywhere. And sending to Kerrigan. Should do that on the bottom. Yeah, that's what it is. You notice, like, they don't move forward until there's no more units to shoot at over on the front part here. So if there's a constant stream of units against a wall of Stalkers, then they're not going to be able to move forward until the units on the front have been cleared out. That's why they're... Look how far this goes back. At this point, it's like... It's almost half of the row of Stalkers. Doing good in our upgrades. Nope. I mean, if this ball of Stalkers is able to actually make it out into the open here, then it'll probably be game at that point, I think, because even if they send down a nuke, 2 nukes, there's way too many. Even if they nuke, like right here, if they're able to nuke, then it would probably only kill half of them. So, yeah, if they actually make it to the open here, then that could do a lot of damage. This might turn out in our favor. Just a few minutes ago, I'm thinking that this game's done. I'm not doing good on the upgrades. The Stalker ball is stalled, and we're getting pushed by these stores that have 7-7 attack. So I was thinking that it's probably going to be over for our team. But if these guys up here are able, they don't have too far to go. If they're able to make it into the open, then it'll just be carnage. Hopefully we'll be able to see that.